After dinner one night, a boy sat down to do his homework. He just sat there, staring at the table and daydreaming. Mom, do you think I could play in the NBA like Dad? The boy's mother looked at him with a smile and said, if you practice enough, I think anything is possible. But for right now, you need to finish your homework. When the boy finished his homework, he went outside and did what he always did. He played basketball.
The boy played other sports too, but he loved basketball. Basketball was the only sport that really made him dream.
That's awesome. The small boy dreamed of one day playing in the NBA, starting at guard, number 30, Stephen Curry. Woo! Stephen yelled in his best crowd screaming voice. The problem was Stephen was too small and too short. All the kids at his school just knew that he was too little for the NBA, except for Stephen, of course. One day, I'm going to play in the NBA just like my dad.
Ha ha ha. The other kids at school laughed. There is no way that you played in the NBA like your dad. He is big and strong, and you are small and weak.
You're not smaller than me. Despite his size, little Stephen kept playing. He became very skilled at dribbling and passing, but because the hoop was so high, he was so short, it was difficult for Stephen to shoot the ball into the basket. He was only 5 feet 6 inches tall and 125 pounds as a sophomore in high school. Because he was smaller, Stephen had to work harder and practice more. One day, Stephen's dad was watching him shoot baskets outside. He noticed how hard Stephen tried to always get better. Son, have more heart and determination than any other player that I've seen. I know you're the smaller player, and other players won't work as hard as you, and sometimes they will all need help. The other kids may be taller, but if you bring up your shot, learn to shoot faster, they won't be able to stop you. The following year, all of Stephen's hard work showed on the court. His dad was right. The other players weren't able to stop him. Stephen led his high school team to 3 conference titles, earning himself several honors, including being voted one of the best players in the state. Stephen graduated from high school and was thinking about where he wanted to go to college. He only wanted to go to one school, Virginia Tech, where his dad had played. Stephen knew he had played there too. All he needed was for them to give him a chance. But, of course, they didn't. Virginia Tech and many other schools didn't think Stephen could play on their teams. They thought he had the skill, but he was just too small. His name was Bob, and he was the coach of Davidson College. Coach Bob saw what no one else could see in any player like Steph. Stephen Curry could not be stopped. He led his team past schools that were 10 times better than his school. All of the days that he worked, he became one of the elite 8. People who watched Stephen play in college started to see what Coach Bob could see. Many were beginning to believe what Stephen was believing, was that he could play at any level. But there were still many that said that Stephen was just too small to play in the NBA. They said he got lucky, that he wasn't strong enough, that he wasn't good enough. They just kept talking and talking. Stephen was told that he was too short in high school, too weak for college, and not good enough to play in the NBA. He has proven that never giving up is more important than being the biggest, the tallest, and the strongest. But most importantly, Stephen Curry has proven that dreams do come true. In the end, never give up. The end. Yay.